Hello, how to analyze stocks for swing trading? If you are using long up to long swing trading strategy, at the end of the day when the market closes or early in the morning before the markets open, you can analyze stocks on your watch list. So the next one we are going to analyze is GD. And as a swing trader, you can use daily chart, either maximum daily chart or 1 year daily chart to do your chart analysis to buy and sell stocks. So we have our long uptrend lines or support lines that we color in purple, and those are the valleys that we like to buy the stocks, we like to enter. So GD is pulling back to the trend line, but it's not quite touching it yet, and it start going up from there. So GD is using this area as a support. Do you see this resistance line here? It's using it as a support and may not pull back to the trend line that I trace to go up. If I put my mouse here, it's using this resistance line as a support here as well to go back up, and it didn't quite came back to this trend line, which this trend line is using this support, this resistance line, but it just came a little bit closer, and that's it. So with that in mind, you see how we are doing the analysis? It's not really set on stone, it's just observing what the this particular stock is doing. With that in mind, I could safely say that it may not pull back all the way to this trend line, which is coinciding with the resistance line of those mountain top, but it might just find enough strength at this resistance line to pull itself back up. For that reason, I'm not going to wait for that to come to this trend line before I enter. So I'm going to just go closer and see what it's doing there. So it's creating higher lows there, because this is higher than this pullback is higher than this, and this pullback is higher than this. So I could just trace an uptrend line there. You see, it's kind of oblique, going up, not going down. So, and then I can just go back and look from far to actually see it does make a big mountain, and it made a big one here, but I think it's not going to go all the way down before it'll pull back, it'll pull itself back. So, and it's not too far from it. $20, $28 difference there. So I will say that at the next green bar, we could buy some. So we have an entry point, we made a decision there. So for that reason, GD, I will color a red on my portfolio for today. If today is a green bar, we might buy some. We have an entry point. So even though we have this trend line that we like to buy at, and I've been observing it, saying that it's far from it, it might not try to actually reach it before going back up, for that same reason that it could be just using that as it could be using that area as a support. And now I'm comparing this low is touching those mountain, and when I compare this, it's pretty much about the same. Is resting at that as well. It's $12 difference here, but it's still using that area as a support. So it could well come closer because it's going to make a mountain here. It made a mountain here and then pull back again. And so at this point, you know what, we are not going to buy it. We are just going to keep observing it. It could go up from there, just like it might, it might go up and pull back even lower again before. Because you see the way it did the descent here, even though it used the same area as a resistant line, it used that resistant line as a support. After going up a little bit, it pulled back again and used it again as a support without touching this one before it start going up. So with that in mind, I will say that there is a chance it could still pull back a little bit lower. So therefore, I'm not going to buy it just here. I'll just keep observing it to see what it's going to do. So those are just decisions that, at least with the strategy that I'm using, it's not like I'm looking at a rule and just buying, but I'm using those. I'm just analyzing, and using my own assumption based on what the pattern has been. The price has been drawing as a pattern from the past experience of the chart to the present, comparing it. So Google, we like to buy at either one of those trend lines, but right now it's going up. It reached a new high there during the week. The next one is GWW. So GWW is at this trend line. It reached that trend line, and either one of those trend line is a buying point. But we highlighted yesterday to buy, but yesterday the price went down, so we didn't buy it. So if today is a green bar, we will buy. And again, it's making a new high there at the valley, going up, and you see that mountain. It made this one. I think it's just a good start for us to get in. And you can see that from where the trend line is 1047 versus 1121, that is the difference between the two. Usually I don't compare much the price. I just want few confirmation of the higher lows before I buy. So we are going to still making a green and a red on our list of stocks that we would like to buy if today is a green bar at the time of our trade. ICE, and we like to buy around noon. Therefore, halfway through the day, we will know if the price is going up today. Although it could change by the end of the day, usually it does not change. So ICE, we like to buy at this trend line, but right now it's following this one. It's still working on one side of the mountain, because you see it does make a wide mountain, and I think it's still working on the left side of the mountain going up. Therefore, we just like to wait for that to come down. Since we are using long up trend line, now short up trend line, we are going to wait. IRM, because we just don't know when that trend line, that side of the mountain, will be done with, and it will decide to do the descent. Therefore, we don't want to get stuck in it. We have some like that in our portfolio. So IRM, we purchased IRM this year at this trend line, and when it reached a new high, we could exit. So we purchased about 2 days ago, after we saw few higher lows at the trend line. Yesterday the price went up. The next one is IT. We purchased IT last year and we have not sold it yet. And this is the trend line we like to get in next. You can see how it swings along that trend line. So we just like to buy around that trend line. And right now it seems to be following this trend line, which is a long one as well. And but I don't know if that is just one side of the mountain. It seems like it's just one side of the mountain, in the sense that it can actually make a wide mountain from the valley to the valley, or from the valley to the peak to the valley. Therefore it's like 1 year and a half a width of the mountain, which is a little bit here as well. Therefore it could well decide to come down to this trend line instead of getting in at this trend line, which it is right now. We just prefer to wait for that to pull back. But because this is more than 1 year trend line, if you would like to get in there, it pulled back to it. In fact, it pulled back, consolidated there, and start making higher lows. So you can, yeah, you could purchase it there, and it could go up from there as well, because it's working on another mountain. It's climbing another mountain top. But yeah, because we purchased it already, we are not going to buy it again. So you can see that you can find an entry point right now where it is, or you can wait for the lower trend line to enter. At this point, this trend line ended, at least that's what I think, but it pulled back below it, use that area, and then start going up. So you could be using that area as a zone. But again, we purchased it and the price went down, so we are just going to wait on it. So J, we have those two lines we like to buy at. It does make a wide mountain, so therefore we have those three. But this side of the mountain is still one side of the mountain if you are comparing this wide mountain, but this will be more likely the valley, while this will be still going up. But and not knowing if it's done making the peak, otherwise it could come back, rest, and start going up, and that is try to do it here. But we do have them because it's kind of long trend line as well, but we might prefer to buy it at the middle one. But we are just going to keep observing and see what it's doing. Right now it's far away from the trend line and is going up. So the next one is JPM. And JPM, we would like to buy at this trend line, but right now it's following this trend line going up. It just seems to me that that trend line, if I activate this short trend line to move it, it seems to me that even this one, if I activate it to see if it will come back to here, yes it will. So it's been following this trend line, which is more than 1 year, but clearly it is one side of the mountain. So the side going up, it does make a wide mountain as well, so it could decide to come down. We just prefer to wait on this trend line that it might come down to. or maybe you might prefer this one. We don't know, but we will see. The next one is KR. So KR, we like to buy at this trend line, and right now is still on one side of the mountain, and that side it reached a peak and it pulled back, but it's still following an up trend line. Is still on one side of the mountain, this side of the mountain. So his lily is resting at the trend line, supporting that side of the mountain for now, but we prefer to buy at the lower, at the valley. So the next one is L.L.C, and we purchased L.L.C this year at this trend line, which is the up side of the mountain. Do you see it kind of clear here how tall it is here? It just does not make it that tall, at least I'm not seeing it here, but this is very tall. If in the sense that if it fall back to any area here, it will look tall, but in the meantime is climbing up, and I think, frankly, I think we purchased it at the support line that is supporting the upside of the mountain, the side that is climbing up, going up, and there is a chance when it's done there it will decide to go down lower. So but we'll keep an eye on it and just see. Yesterday the price went up. Don't we know what this one is? Yesterday the price went up, and it's not too far from a new high, so we'll just keep an eye on it. But there is a risk there entering it on that trend line, because again it is a trend line, is a long trend line, but it's the trend line that is making the new high, is the other side of the mountain climbing up. L.L.Y, I think we joined the race a little bit higher up. L.L.Y, we like to enter at this trend line, and right now is not close to it. We did purchase it, and then that trend line ended and it fell back, so it'll be a while before it'll go up for us to sell it, especially if it's going to move back down. You can see that this does not make a wide mountain. Like if you move from there all the way down, it's going to be a wide mountain. It does not make a wide mountain, at least we don't see in the past. But after reaching those high and pulling back, I don't know, we'll see what it's going to do. If it's pulled back all the way down before start going up, you might as well just make a big mountain here, or a tall mountain here, compared to the pass. So just to say that if it does not make that type of mountain before, does not mean that it's not going to make it. It might make a tall mountain. So the next one is MA. We do have MA in the portfolio. We have not sold it yet, and we purchased it at this trend line, and that trend line ended. It pulled back. It didn't really come close to this, and then it started going up. So yesterday the price went up. We are just going to keep an eye on it, and I think where the price is right now is higher than where we purchased it, but it reached a high there and then pulled back, and that. So we are going to see if it's going to create another high there for us to sell it. But as we are looking at it, it just look like this will be a trend line to get in, as this is the left wall of the mountain going up. Does that make sense? So we join the race in the way to the top, closer to the top. So buying it at this line will be a better option for us than where we purchase it. The next one is MANH. So MANH, we like to buy at this trend line. It pull back, not too close to it, and it start going up. When we look at it though, it does make a wide mountain. So a wide, let me see here. So we don't know. We see this, yeah, so it's like it's still on its way to the top. Let's go to maximum monthly chart to see if we can trace more trend line here. If we go from here, touch that one, it will take us here, but it's just 2 point, it's just touching 2 point there. So if I started from this area, it touched multiples, but I think this trend line is just too low for the stocks to fall back to it. So, but I think, yeah, it does make a tall mountain here. So chances are it could fall back to this one. Otherwise, we could buy it at that one as well. Okay, 2 years here, 2 years here. So it, yeah, it could fall back to this trend line. Those are years. So we can go back to daily chart, maximum daily chart, and yeah, this could be a good line to buy because it's a more than 1 year trend line, but there is a chance it could fall back to this trend line as well. Because of that reason, we can just continue watching it to see what it's doing. So the next one is MAR. When we find a trend line that we are comfortable buying it at, we'll buy it at. So if you are not sure about the pattern, just don't buy. Keep observing that particular stock chart and just move to the other stocks that you have on your watch list and observing them. You might find one that is well positioned that you wanted to buy some. MAR, we like to buy at this trend line. Right now it's far from it. This one seems kind of clear to us. MCK. So some stocks, their chart might just make it easy for you to see the pattern and see where you like to enter, while others might a little bit more challenging. So this one, we have multiple lines that we like to keep an eye on and keep following, and this is more than one we are aiming to buy at. But right now it's resting on this one and start going up from there. It could be an entry point as is making a higher lows around that trend line. It could be an entry point. Keep in mind that it did it here and then fell back though. But when was the last time it touched that base with this trend line? It was a while ago. Does that make sense? So it touched base with it in 2023. It touched base with it in 2024. Within those two, it traded on this trend line. So make me think it did this mountain, fell back. So it make me think it is on its pathway going up. Does that make sense? It will take a while before it will come back to it, but it's going to, of course, doing the zigzag thing. So now that it's at this trend line, did you see how we did this analysis? Okay, it started this trend line, went up, fell back on it a year and a half later, and then did it again. And when it left it, it took about a year and a half or close to 2 before it pulled back to it again, and then starts. And from here, when it left here, it started this trend line, which it followed and then pulled back. And then when it went up, from here, when it went up, it pulled back to it, to this trend line here, and start from there. For that reason, I'm going to use that trend line as our entry point. Yesterday we have a green bar. Today we will buy, or we might buy. So I'm going to color this one red, and we might buy if we have a green bar. But because we have a green bar yesterday, usually what I like to do is place an order in the morning. When the market's open, it can sell it. It can buy it for us. Or I can just wait around lunchtime and buy at that second bar. So because it's doing one day up, one day down, maybe today might be a red bar, we don't know. But yeah, this green bar is a bar we could have purchased on. For that reason, I'm going to color it red on our chart. If we see green again today, we will buy. Okay, so we are going to buy at this trend line. So the next one is MKL. So MKL, we like to buy at this trend line, but right now it's going up and it made a new high recently. The next one is MLM. MLM, we purchased it, we have not sold it yet. We purchased it somewhere there, pretty much at the tip of that mountain. It fell back, rest a little bit, and start going up again. So it does make a wide mountain. We are just waiting to sell that one and thinking about buying it at this trend line next time. So the next one is MSC. We purchased MSC this year at this trend line. Do you see how some of them might just be clear for you to buy? It does make wide mountain, but it's touching base with this trend line for some years now, making it clear for us, and it's not going too far away from that trend line. So even though we traded last year along a higher trend line on that side of the mountain, we got out of it and it pulled back, bridged that trend line to come to the valley and start going up from there, and we bought it. So buying it at the valley like that, we like to wait and climb the mountain with it. Who knows, we might even keep it for a while, because it could clearly climb multiple mountains before we decide to come down. And since we catch it at the lower level, we could let it be, but and I just sell it at the first high that we will come across. But again, we don't know. We are just going to keep, practicing it together. So the next one is MRVL. MRVL, we like to buy at this trend line because it does make a big mountain. Therefore, is on one side of the mountain, climbing up, and we just like to wait. When it climb down, we can get in. So the next one is Microsoft. And having a stock watch list, when you analyze the same stocks day by day, As the price is moving, some pattern should be revealed to you, making it clear on decision that you like to make, where to buy, where to sell, and that decision could change based on what pattern, how you are deciphering the pattern that the price movement is creating. And your decision could be different from my decision, or my decision could be different from yours. And our risk tolerance could play a role as well. So this does make a big mountain. We bought it somewhere there, pretty much at one side of the wall of the mountain, and right now it pulled back and pretty much walking there. But the next time we like to get in, we might just prefer to wait at the trend line. The next one is MSI. MSI, we like to buy it at either one of those trend line, but we bought it on one wall of the mountain going up. It pulled back and start going up there. But again, we can just keep observing what it's doing. So this conclude this session of the video where we analyze some stocks on our watch list, and we might create more video, continue analyzing the rest. Will you please check the description for the link to those videos? Thank you. We have our green bar and red bar that we pay attention to on the daily chart. It's good to have a stock watch list that you can analyze and pick stocks to buy, and when they reach a profit that you are comfortable with, you can sell. And we choose our trend line that we are comparing where the price is to that trend line and make decision accordingly. And we are aiming to get in at the valley whenever possible. And once you purchase it, you can start thinking about where you would like to exit, where you would like to sell. It could be at the next high, or it could be when you have 10% profits in that trade. Just start small and grow your account a little by little. Thank you. For more of our videos on how to grow your watch list, will you please check the playlist related to watch list, and we have some other related swing trading videos playlist in the description. We thank you very much for your time. We thank you very much for watching our videos. We thank you very much for all your comments. We thank you very much all that subscribe to our channel. I'm Afiavi Liberman, creator of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel, and inaso.com our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on an employer to provide for your family. And swing trading is one way to make money. Thank you.